You ready for the big day? A big new day of class? Yeah, I know you want to go back to sleep, but we gotta get back up, okay? Well, looking at the time, it seems we still got like an hour before we have to go. Maybe not an hour, actually, because we also have to, I guess, account traffic. We got maybe, like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, actually, accounting traffic. We got about 10 or 15 minutes at home, but you can't use that for sleeping, okay? Well, what I'm here for is, I think we should do a quick check of our supplies. That's why I came here. I brought some stuff you might be needing for school, because I know, not to be rude, I know sometimes, it crosses your mind and you forget a few things. So I just want to make sure before, we head out to school that you got everything you need and you're as prepared as you need to be for a great day of school. I don't want you to go there, be missing any of your supplies, and just be shaking your head, upset at yourself. I don't want you to be upset with yourself about like missing anything. So why don't we go ahead and go over some of the stuff real quick, that just to make sure I know you probably have most of this stuff, but I just want to make sure, because sometimes you assume you have like a pencil, pen, whatever, but then you forget that like the day previously, like maybe you lost it and you were planning on getting a replacement, but by the next day, you fell asleep, you forgot. So let's just do a quick check. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my pencil pouch, go over my supplies, and you just grab your book bag, look through your stuff as I'm going through my stuff, and you check, just make sure you have like the same stuff that I have. Okay? Good. Well, I'm gonna grab my pencil pouch real quick. Well, here it is. My great old pencil pouch. This thing's done me a lot of good work. It's got me through many of classes, helped kept me very prepared for anything I need. Pencils, pens, whatever I may need, it got it. It's absolutely got whatever I need for class. It saved me many a headaches. Honestly, if you don't have one yourself, you should probably get a pencil pouch. It's much better to have everything in that, and instead of like just throwing it everywhere in your book bag. I know I used to do that too years ago, but it's just not good. It's not good for you. You constantly lose stuff if you do it, so you definitely should have something like this if you don't already got one. Great for organization. But let's go ahead and look through some of the stuff. Oh, but before that, let me actually open it up though. Okay, so the first thing, of course, the basics. Do you got, a pencil? I got mine right here. Do you got like a pencil, a mechanical pencil? Doesn't really matter, just one of those two. So you got one? Not a pen though. Pen is going to be later. We want specifically, like a pencil, mechanical pencil, something you can erase. Because sometimes, there's certain things where you need like a writing utensil that you can erase for like certain assignments. So you got one of those? Got one of these? Got one good old pencil? Good. You got one? Good. Okay. Next thing. Do you got a pen? I know we're going over pencil, but I think you should have a pencil and a pen on top of that. It's not every teacher. It's a very rare amount, but like some teachers, they might want you to, specifically have a pen, and the more you you go into like, more professional stuff, you definitely want a pen, because there's some assignments that you gotta be doing a pen. So it's good to have a pen. So you got one? Got a good old pen with you? Good old pen. I see. Well, if you do have a pen, I gotta ask, is it a good pen though? Because have you ever noticed that, like, is this like kind of strange phenomena where have you ever like noticed that like these really cool looking pens, the pens that just look so nice, so fancy, the more expensive nice pens, for some reason they just never seem to be as good. It's almost like it's like this like inverse thing where like the more fancy a pen is, the worse it is. I swear, they just never last as long as good old just very basic looking cheap pen. They just seem to last so much longer. This one I got right here, basic old pen, it lasted me days, many an assignment, many of just using it. Its ink seems to be near infinite. In fact, I would honestly think it might be like anomalous because it's lasted me so long. But you definitely want to make sure you got a pen like this. But enough talking about pens. Let's see. What else do you want? Oh, I guess we can also talk about highlighters. You got yourself a highlighter? You might want this, if you're currently are you taking an English class right now? Oh, yeah. If you are, you definitely want to make sure you got your highlighter on you right now. Very good for, highlighting passages. So, of course, as everything comes more digital, you may need this less. But, sometimes, depending on your English teacher, they might want to still, do paper stuff. They might still print out like a little passage for the class to read. So, you definitely should make sure you got a highlighter just in case. And, okay, that should be it for now. Everything else you probably have. So I'm going to go ahead and just zip this pencil pouch back up. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it back in its place real quick. Oh, now next thing we should do, we should quickly look over our math work. You remember we had that study guide yesterday, because there is going to be, that test today. You did study, right? Good. You did your study guide? Good. Well, I think we should, before we head out, I think we should definitely look over that study guide. Because, we can compare answers, make sure we both are, getting the right stuff. We're not, answering the questions incorrectly, and we're doing it the right way, so that we're, fully prepared for that test today, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and grab my notebook. You grab yours too, so we can compare answers. Here's my trusty little math notebook. I went ahead and wrote down all the, problems, all the math problems. I wrote them all down in this book, all the answers too. So I'm just going to go ahead and, compare stuff. Let me go ahead and flip to it though. Here it is. Problem number 1. Problem number 1. Okay, let's go look at it. Problem number 1. What is it? Oh yes, I remember this one. 2 times 2. I got 4. What did you get? Did you get 4 as well? Good. We both got the same thing for that. Okay. What about problem number 2? What is a 4-sided shape with all equal sides? Oh, did you get square? Good. Good. I got square too. Okay, now here's the big one. Problem number 3. This one's a little bit harder. It's a word problem. It says Sam went to the grocery store to buy 10 watermelons. But as they went to the checkouts to check out the 10 watermelons, they dropped one on the ground, completely decimating it. How many watermelons did Sam buy? Okay, what answer did you get? You got 9? How did you get 9? I got 0. Where did you get 9? Wait, what? You're asking me how I got 0, not how you got 9? It should be a little obvious. I mean, if you remember the formula we were taught in class, you're supposed to get 0 because when Sam drops the first watermelon, what happens is they immediately run out the store, abandoning all 9 other remaining watermelons because, as the formula says that we were taught in class, whenever somebody drops a watermelon, they always abandon the other watermelons because the embarrassment of dropping a single watermelon is too great for any being to handle. So they immediately try to run away from the situation as fast as they can. So obviously, no matter what number of watermelons, if you drop even a single watermelon, you immediately run. So the answer has to be 0. So I don't really know exactly how you got 9. I assume, not to be rude when I say this, but I assume, it happens with me too, that you probably were just, daydreaming, falling asleep a bit in math class. I'm not, accusing you or anything. It's just, I understand it happens to the best of us. I've done it too sometimes, Math, if you're not one of those people who are really into it, math can be a little boring. Sometimes it can drag on and, you fall asleep. I understand, but you probably just missed the day where we went over that formula. That's probably why I got 9. But the answer is 0, so you should make sure to go ahead and write that down. I'm going to go ahead and mark exactly where you got it wrong, okay? Yeah, you got it wrong right here. So make sure to just go ahead and correct that before you go to math class, okay? Good. Well, that's the end of our study guide, so I'm just gonna close that up and let me look. Are we missing anything before we head to school? Let me check. Oh, I know we're missing. Your pencil right there. Yeah, the one you're holding right now. It's not sharpened. You must have used it up a bit yesterday and, fixing your math problem just a second ago. Let me sharpen it for you real quick, okay? Let me do that for you. I don't want you to be going without, a sharpened pencil. Good thing I have this nice little handheld sharpener on me right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sharpen your pencil for you, okay? Good. Nice and sharpened. Well, that should be everything you need. Oh, don't let me forget this. Here, before you go, I got you this nice granola bar. I want to make sure you have plenty of energy before your math test. Here, take it. Though, if you're allergic to peanuts or anything, this is a peanut butter granola bar, so if you're allergic to that, don't take it. But as long as you are allergic, go ahead and take this. It'll be a nice bit of energy before your class, okay? But I wish you good luck. I would walk with you to school, but I still got a few things I gotta take care of real quick. But I'll meet you there, okay? I'll meet you in our math test. See you soon.